What's up, YouTube watchers? My name is JT, and I come to you with multiple sclerosis. And thank you for coming to my channel. And today, I thought we'd do something different. I want to get on YouTube and I want to see if we can find a video that's very informative, something that leaves us like, wow, something that dazzles our brain. And let's do that.
My foot once went on strike, and it brought HR, hospitals, and referrals. Strange as it sounds, I suspected I had MS long before any doctor dared say those two letters. It was a whisper in the back of my mind. Annoying.
I never heard of MS before I got it. Like when I was in the hospital for like over a month, they were trying to test me. They gave me like over 33 tests to figure out what was wrong with me. Uh, they did see a little lesion in my brain, but they weren't sure exactly what it was. So they went ahead and gave me a spinal tap and got the fluid out of that and put it together with the lesion and blah blah blah. They came in there and they're like, well, you have multiple sclerosis. And I'm like, what's that, And they try to explain it to me, but there's so much stuff that, that goes with MS. You can't really explain it and you can't explain it in a couple minutes or anything like that. But I got to know what MS was real quick, and I was actually going through MS while I was in the hospital.
Persistent, like a notification you can't swipe away. As a kid, I had lordosis, aka swayback. My superpower? Explaining every symptom with, well, probably my lordosis. Back hurt? Lordosis? Tired? Swayback? Bad hair day? Okay, maybe not lordosis. I became an expert at pushing through and calling it normal. Gold medal in denial X. Years passed. The whisper stayed. I built walls, made excuses, changed subjects. We all do it. Blame the back, the schedule, the age. Anything but the scary unknown. But there's a moment when whispers become too loud. Mine arrived in 2018. A normal weekend with friends, and then my foot decided to freelance. Trip. Stumble. Again.
I said this on other videos that I made. My left foot is numb, totally numb. I can't barely move my toes. I'm serious. It's numb. Like I can't feel anything. Um, I'm surprised I can walk. That's probably why I'm really. It's probably why I fall a lot. I fell a little while ago actually, and I was on my knees and I fell like into the flag and hit my head. But I'm alright.
Foot drop. Though I didn't know the term yet. My carpet sure
Foot
did.
job.
Stick
Job.
with me, because the scariest part led to a massive sigh of relief and 5 simple steps that changed everything. And hey, if real talk helps you, hit like so this story finds someone who needs it. Beautiful ordinary weekend. I stood up and my right foot caught on the carpet.
Yeah.
Once as clumsy, twice as suspicious, 3 times. Plot twist. A weird weakness. Like my foot stopped reading my emails. I played it off, but anxiety unpacked a suitcase in my stomach. By Monday, the whisper was a shout. I could barely lift my toes. Doctor visit, blood work, optimism. Maybe a pinched nerve? A pill? A nap? Nope. It got worse. Fast. Parking lot to office felt like an obstacle course. MRI of brain. MRI of spine. Then a word that echoed,
Oh my god, I just remembered I have to do it. I have to have an MRI on the 4th. And that is, what's today? Today the 1st? Oh man, come on.
neurosurgeon. He admitted me right away. Surreal. Terrifying. like stepping into someone else's story. Spinal tap, scans, BP machines, IV steroids, everything,
Yeah.
everywhere, all at once.
Yep.
In the first clear sentence, good news, it's not a tumor. I cried relief tears. But the neurologist added, he suspected MS. Relief turned into a new kind of silence. The steroids helped. I walked out diagnosed with uncertainty, instructions, and a nudge from reality. So I took the hint, walked more, did yoga, added strength, ate better. Not perfect, just better. Turns out better is powerful. Then years of calm. My inner voice muted. Maybe I dodged it. Stability became its own evidence. Denial got comfy on the couch. 6 years later, numbness, pins, and needles. Subtle but stubborn. I tried to outwalk, outsleep, and outmeditate it. My symptoms said, adorable, new neurologist, clean scans, shrug, 6-month wait club, VIP access denied. One surgeon pitched neck fusion like a car upgrade. My gut yelled, hard pass. Enter physiatrist, non-surgical nerve and muscle wizard. Step 1, validation. He listened actually listened to the whole whining story, he said.
Not a spine hardware issue. This points to your central nervous system.
He sent me to a specialized MS center. In that moment, I knew the whisper was right. Denial cracked.
That's where I need to go. Like, as they just said, what? An MS center. I mean, if.
Direction replaced doubt. Onward. It's day 1 at the MS Center. I sit with a specialist who actually smiles when I ask weird questions. So I ask a few weird questions. He gives me a small laugh. They started with a full neuro exam. Reflexes, strength toes up, toes down, heel to shin. In the hallway of the MS Center, I see posters of brains and nerves. I wobble down the hall but manage a grin. Next comes the MRI with contrast. Looking for dissemination in space, lesions in different CNS spots. The machine hums.
In that contrast, ooh, it burns.
I focus on breathing. Then, time. Dissemination in time matters. New changes, old changes contrast helps tell that story. Next thing I know, I have electrodes placed on my head. Basically, they want to see how fast do messages travel through my brain. My messages took the scenic route. The nurse prepares a kit with steady hands for the one procedure I was not looking forward to. The lumbar puncture. I was terrified. It was quick and surprisingly not as painful as I imagined it to be. They checked oligopolinal bands, evidence of central inflammation. Then they drew several blood vials that were labeled neatly. They also ruled out mimics like B12, infections, autoimmune lookalikes. Diagnosis is as much ruling in as ruling out. Now I'm sitting in a room with the specialist. He points to images on a screen, kind but direct. Results lined up. History exam MRIs evoked potential spinal fluid. Puzzle pieces clicked. I let out a quiet exhale. We named it multiple sclerosis. Scary? Yes. But with a name came a plan, a team. And next steps I could...
See, they didn't do that to me at the hospital. They just told me you have multiple sclerosis. And basically they went out the room, and next thing that happened was a case manager came in, and she was basically saying, you probably are not going to be able to work ever again. And I was just kind of in shock. Go ahead.
Could actually take. I walk out slower, but lighter. Clarity doesn't cure everything, but it calms the unknown. Onward. Tests confirmed it. The delays weren't in the peripheral nerves. It looked central. We investigated MS, and when the diagnosis came, I felt two things. First, fear. MS is heavy. Mobility, work, plans, big questions. Second, relief. I wasn't imagining it. It had a name and a plan. A name unlocks research, treatment, community. Mystery solved, energy re-aimed. Step 1, Diet. Whole food, plant rich. Not perfection.
Diet. See, diet. I cannot eat meat. I cannot eat beans. I cannot eat anything with seeds in it. So my diet, because of the gastroparesis, you know, it's a whole different. It's a whole
Intention.
different.
Step 2. Movement. Daily walks, gentle stretching, light strength. Consistency wins. Step 3. Sleep. Protect it like medicine. Your brain cleans house at night. Step 4. Kindness. Manage stress. Set boundaries. Help others. Cortisol. Be gone. Step 5. Medicine. Partner with your neuro. DMTs and symptom meds when needed. It's not either slash or it's the combo. Lifestyle plus medicine is the move. If something feels off, trust your inner voice.
Okay, so I wanted to do like a freestyle thing where I just push record and go through YouTube, and most of my stuff has, like multiple sclerosis things involved with it. But it didn't work out like that. So I had to edit like 20 something minutes out of it. Nobody's gonna watch that. I'm not even gonna watch that. But I will tell you this, it's a very good video. And it can teach you a lot of stuff. It's especially good for the people that maybe had just got the disease, or just like maybe senior citizens that maybe they have, like, their feet like mine is numb, and they keep catching themselves on the rug or something like that. You can't have that stuff in the house. We don't have anything like that in our house, just because of me, because I fall all the time. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and remember, be good or be good at it.